In this video, I want to show you how to use the laws of logarithms in simplifying such functions like the ones that are appearing on the screen right now. So we'll be evaluating, finding the actual value of the logarithms using the laws of logarithms. So I'll take this one as my first example. I am going to use the laws of logarithms. When we are adding two logarithms, we simply multiply these numbers. When you are adding two logarithms of the same base, we simply multiply these two, right? So this means log 2/3 plus log 9 is the same as log 2/3 by 9, like this, right? Then if we simplify this, we get 6 was 3 into 3 is 1, 3 into 9 is 3, then 3 by 2 is 6, 3 by 2 is 6. So this simplifies to log 6, like this, right? Let's move on to our second example. Right, 2 log 9 base 3. We have two ways of simplifying this one. We can evaluate it this way. We can apply one of the laws of logarithms where we can take this coefficient and make it the power, like this. This 2 is now the power here. So if we square this one, we find out that it's log 81 base 3. And log 81 base 3, according to the definition of logarithms, the power that we raise this 3 to for us to get 81 is 4. So log 81 base 3 is 4, like this. So 2 log 9 base 3 is equals to 4. Or we can also do it this way. We can express this 9 in terms of 3, like this. Instead of writing 9, we are expressing 9 in the form 3 to the power 2. Then, by the laws of logarithms, I can safely drop this power 2 and make it the coefficient, like this. And it will be multiplying this 2 that is already here. So we are saying it will be 2 by 2 log 3 base 3. And according to this other very important result, log 3 base 3 is 1. So it will be 2 by 2 by 1. Log anything base self is 1. Right, so this simplifies to 4 as well. 2 by 2 by 1 is also 4. So we will get the same answer. Right? Now let's simplify this one as well. Right. We are going to make use of this law of logarithms where we are saying the coefficient of log here can be taken as the power of x here, like this. So in this case, we have 2 being the coefficient of log 4 over root 50. We have half as the coefficient of log 4 over 25. So I am going to express this one in this form, where 2 is now the power here and half is also the power here, right? Then if I distribute the powers there, I now have 2 to the power 4, 16. So it's now log 16 over 50 here. If I raise this 4 to the power 2, I get 16. If I raise this root 50 to the power 2, I get 50. At the same time, this 4 to the power half is 2. Then 25 to the power half is 5. So this reduces to log 16 over 50 minus log 2 over 5. Right. Now that I have two logarithms with the 1 as the logarithm, as the coefficient of the logarithm, in each case, here the coefficient of log is 1, here the coefficient of log is 1, and I am now subtracting. So I am going to apply this law of logarithms. Right, when we are subtracting, we simply divide this number 16 over 50, we divide it by 2 over 5. So this simplifies to like this, right? And if we simplify this, we find out, because we don't divide fractions, so we have to invert 2 over 5. We invert this 2 over 5. Then, when we invert that one, we'll be multiplying here. We will be multiplying here. So, this 2 into 2 is 1. This 2 into 16 will give us 8. Then 5 into 5 is 1. 5 into 50, it is 10. So, we now have 8 over 10, and we can reduce it. We find out that it's log 0.8. Right, let's move on to our next example. Right, simplify. Right, in this case, as you can see, we have this coefficient. So first of all, let's get rid of the coefficient and make it the power of 4 over x squared, like this. This one as it is, this one as it is, and in this case now, this one is now the power. This 5 over 2 is now the power of 4 over x squared. Then if we, according to the laws of indices, if we distribute the power here, this will be 4 to the power 5 over 2, which is 32. This one will be x to the power 5 over 2, which is x to the power 5, and this simplifies to this. Right, now that we are now subtracting this one from the first one, then adding this one. We can now apply the laws of logarithms. When we are subtracting, we divide, and when we are adding, we multiply. So this logarithm, this last logarithm, log 32 over x to the power 5, is being added to log 8. I am saying the whole of this one is being added to this one. Then that sum is being subtracted by log 16x squared base 4, like this. So we can apply the laws of logarithms at the same time, simplifying both the two that are adding and this one which is subtracting. So we are saying, since this one is subtracting, this one will be in the denominator, like this, and this one is being added to this one. So since they are adding, we are multiplying here. Now let's simplify this. If we simplify this, this one will give us x to the power 2. Then we remain with this one, with the 32 by 8x squared. Then 16 into 16 is 1. 16 into 32 is 2. Right, 2 by 8, we get 16. Then that x squared by this x squared divided by this x squared, we get 1. So our final answer is not our final answer, but our answer is log 16 base 4. But we can simplify this one. Log 16 base 4, what's the power that we raise this base 4 to for us to get 16? It is 2. So the final answer is 2, like this. Right, here is your exercise, and here are the answers. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. Thank you very much for watching.